Hi, everybody. This is the July spread. Today I'm going to be just doing some planning for the week of 27th through August 2nd. Um, I'm just, you're like, hey, why somebody is playing during COVID? A lot of things are closed, but believe it or not, I've been busier now than I've been in the past before COVID. So my days are longer, and mainly because I'm in school while I'm trying to work on some other projects. So we're going to jump to last week because I didn't show it. This right here was something I'll show you later, but it's just a little bookmark I made. Okay, where you could punch out the holes with a hole punch and then cut with the scissors in order to just snap it in your spiral bound planners. Before we get started, this was my week. Last week it was pretty busy, and my little Bible verse, what the Lord just blessed me, gave me a word. And that was the day I was resting. I was so tired. And here we on this week here, the 27th through the August 2nd. Well, as I'm here working on it, I wanted to talk to you all a little bit about this week and why it's going to be an important week. During the COVID-19, we all have been through a lot of things, and a lot of people have lost loved ones and friends, and it's been a hard time. All over the world, it's been a hard time. And I just want people to remain encouraged. We plan because no matter what, we know that this too will pass. But when it does, we want to come out victorious on the other side. One way we can do that is to take advantage of every opportunity we have and to prepare ourselves for the opportunities. Like I'm in school right now. So let's see if we could zoom in. I'm not sure of how well I could zoom in and zoom out here. Oops. Let's see. Let's try that. Okay. All right. So first, before I get started with any plan, I've shown this before. This is something I picked up from Walmart. At the time, it was $6, but now it is a hefty $10. It's not that much. I think it was $6.99 and now it's like $9.99. And it's like things to do and stuff like that. And as you can see, here is the week that we're on right here, July 27th through August 2nd. And we have devotions, and we have and my morning routine. But then I have a long range goal, which is to create some classes for my business. I have a consultancy business, and I wanted to break down a couple of the modules that I've created already and make a new account for some of them. And then also another goal, the number one goal for this week is here, and it's broken up into 3 parts, which is to write out the best pixel for the different platforms, what are the best pixels, and to take pictures of the vision boards. I actually did that today. And to do a landing page and Survey Monkey for downloadables. I have a lot of tips I like to share, and I wanted to make sure I looked that up. So now that I know what I'm doing, this is where I write out my to-dos. I do not like to write out to-dos on the planner because it just gets too busy to do to-dos and to get to do anything else. So it says goal for August, content calendar campaign. So I'm doing a content calendar campaign for August. All right, so let's get started. Don't want to waste your time. Let's dig into this thing. So I had a meeting today. Today is the 27th. So I'm going to go ahead and put 27, 28, 29, 30. 31 days in July. 1st and the 2nd. Okay. And we knew that. So I have some cutouts that I want to start out with. And so I just want to put them out. I'm going to lay them somewhere out here because I love these colors. They may not match with all the colorfulness that's going on, but I do love the colors. So what I'm going to do is look at my calendar, look at my little notes of what I got going on. And I see that I'm doing a business challenge all this week with Daymond Johns from Shark Tank. I signed up for one of their business challenge, and he does a Facebook Live every day. This week, they're as a challenge for people who want to take their business to another level or to start a new business, and it is free. So I can leave the Facebook group that I had to join down, or I think I got it through Instagram. It just was an ad. Do you want to do it for free? And I signed up and I said yes. So I like to indicate when I'm doing stuff that is takes a long period of time. I like to block off that time. So can't get the tape straight. Okay. Now, as I'm starting out, I wanted to give a shout out to Amelia McFarland, my cousin Amelia. Shout out to her. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Amelia. I'm excited, girl. July 27th is my little cousin's birthday. Let me tell you about my little cousin. When we were young, believe me, I'm not that much older than Amelia. I'm just joking, Amelia. I'm a little bit more older than Amelia, just a little bit. But when she was a little girl, we used to babysit them, her and her sisters. And we would be like, oh yeah, we each get a child, because it was 3 of them. And it was 3 of us. And so my brother would get one, and my sister and I would get one as well. And Amelia was mine, because she was the oldest, and I was the oldest. So I used to say to Amelia when she was a baby, Amelia, when you grow up, you're going to come and visit me in California. I'm going to move all the way to California. I never really made it to live in California, but I did visit a couple of times, and it is a beautiful place. But my husband, he's from here, Maryland, on the East Coast, and so of the United States. So we got this down because of the challenge, and I just want to put that down first so that I'll just know that week, that part I know is just dedicated every day. I think it's around 2 o'clock we meet. So I put that down, and let's look for some places where we could put these beautiful things. I like that. I think I'm gonna put it like this, because this week I'm not gonna have as much on the books. And so that is there. And I'm going to need a glue stick for that. Okay. And so other than that, I'm going to also put down let's see what we got here. I have some I have some goals that I need to think about. Like I told you about the create the content post. I have some goals I need to continue to write about. And I'm just trying to think, what's the best? Okay, this is one of these sticker books I got. Sure, it was like 40% off. You know me, I like sales. I believe you can live the life, whatever life you like to live, you know, if you plan for it. If you want to live like a millionaire, but on a pauper's budget, I don't know, it's going to be stretching it, but you can, okay, if you plan for it. So I'm sure I got this for 40% off. It's usually probably like, there it is, it's usually $10. So that means I got it for probably $5 or $6. And I want something that says goals, but to do, call back, today's goals. How about that? We'll take this one. Today's goals. Well, I was telling you all this week is going to be pretty big for me. During the COVID, it's been a pretty tough time for the world. But before COVID, something else happened in my life. Last year, on August 2nd, I had a little boy. And he didn't make it. Yep. So it'll be his birthday. And the days are getting increasingly hard for me. I have two girls, two beautiful girls. And he would have been my first son, well, that I've had. It's the second loss. I believe the first one was a boy too. And that was just as hard. It wasn't just as hard. This one is worse because I lost him early in the pregnancy. And this baby, I actually lost him full term. He was a stillborn. His poor little heart. So, his poor little heart couldn't take it. And it stopped beating. And just, you know. So this week, I'm not trying to do too many things. I'm going to give myself a chance to, I'm going to try to take care of myself this week because I'm going to need it. Life happens, you know. It was nobody's fault. It's just, this is a hard time for everybody in the world. One thing I've learned about dealing with grief is you have to grieve. You have to let it out. Don't hold that stuff in. Don't let it be toxic and don't let it hurt you. Don't hurt other people because you're in pain. But, you know, there are some things that we can do that's healthy in a way that we can express our grief. Like maybe this week I'll take you on a journey of how I celebrate my son's life. Let's go back to our planning, okay? Like I said, I'm not going to do a whole lot this week, but I do want to just put some things down so that I could just keep some sense of normalcy during this time. Okay. So I'm back to the OL book and I am looking for something like to call. Yeah. I always have phone calls to make. Every week I have tons of phone calls to make. Like for instance, shout out to my baby sister Brittany. She started a new position today. And of course, I'm going to put her on the list so that I can call and check on her. Okay, you've heard me talk about Brittany, because I always say I didn't introduce myself well today. I usually say hello. This is Facebook Live and with Kiki, because she loves to hear me say that. So we have, I have some things here already. This is a shopping list that I need to do. I'd like to somehow, get to it this week online. I wanted to order some hair stuff, which is conditioners. And I have some caricatures in my room of the girls and I from some festival that I took them to in our community. And so I like to put that up. Okay, so I just probably will decorate around these. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but oh, let me show you what I have. These are from the dollar store. I showed this on Instagram, I believe. Instagram Live. I was showing some of the stuff I got on from the dollar store before COVID-19. Before we were in quarantine, I brought some stuff. And this one, I mean, these are so pretty. This was from the dollar store. Look at that. You see that? Now you know that's cute. And ever since I was young, okay, I'm gonna tell you a little something about me. I have ADHD. I know, right? People don't share that kind of personal information, but look, that's just, God made me special. And he loves me very much. There's no mistakes. And one of the things I did not know is that one thing I used to do, which is a very good technique for people with ADHD, is to have something that they do when they start to lose focus. And I used to doodle. I used to make everything artful, because I would be like, oh, this is grueling. I'm so bored. Oh my goodness. Like, that's how bad it used to be, right? And so when I just decorate, and then my notes will be all decorated, and then in the middle will be my notes, right? Okay, for real. That's how I would do. And I'm still like that now as an adult, as you can see. So I've already laid down everything, and I'm going to, right here, we're going to put create the content. So create content calendar for August. I don't have a whole lot of room, so we're going to say 4 AUG. Okay. And take pictures of the vision board. I told you all about that. And I'm going to put edit, since I've already taken the pictures. I need to take a look at them, and I'm going to put VB. And then once I take the pictures of the vision board, I want to coordinate the first post in Buffer. So I'm just going to put Buffer here, because I haven't been on. That's the other thing about the journey I'm on. I haven't been on a lot of doing a lot of social media. If you look through my feeds, whether it's here on this page, even on my personal page, it was a lot. Okay. And then I was blessed to go back to school like just 2 months after my son's passing, and it was how I managed. I couldn't deal with it. It was just too much for me to face. And my husband saw that it was therapeutic for me to just drench myself into something else so that I could cope with it. So I haven't been posting much on Instagram, and I really I will thumb through Instagram. I get up in the morning and I want to look at some pictures, see what people are doing. So I need to at least bring everything up to date, on my pages. So that's what I'll do. So I'll update the Facebook. And I need to review my CRM, how it's working with my Zapier. Okay, let me stop talking business needs. Okay, business. Yes, I'm being exaggerating, but I'm just meaning, okay, when people say they want to read more, get more information from me, I collect their name, and then it just goes straight to my CRM through this software program called Zapier. And Zapier just zap it straight over there to my CRM, which is HubSpot. Both are free. So it doesn't cost me anything, but you have to monitor and manage whatever, just like money. See, you didn't pay it, but honey, nothing's free. You have to work at things. And this is just so that you can learn. They only give you these intro packages so you can learn the program, take time to learn the software. So I really like both platforms, and I'm excited about working with them. And I'll just leave that spot blank because I think it's something I'm missing. Of course, my telephone numbers will start soon. I mean, that will fill up before I know it. But I also I'm always signing up for classes, okay? Before I started school, I was always taking Coursera. Even when I was in school, I still would take another Coursera class. So this time I'm taking something called Shaw Academy. I do not, so far, they're full of information, I'm sure. I just maybe should give it a chance. So I'm going to finish it up. And I only take that 1 hour. It's supposed to be about 1 hour on Friday and Saturday. So I'm going to put here digital marketing. And it'll be course 3. And then course 4 is on Saturday. Okay. I had a meeting this morning. And it was at 11 a.m. All right. And every morning this week, I have scheduled to meet with my counselor. Like I said, this is a time where the world is grieving. I'm not the only one. And I need to make sure that I take good care of myself this week. I need to make sure that I take good care of my family too, the best I can. But my counselor said it's one of those situations where you put your mask on first, and then you put everyone else's mask on. So that's where I'm at. And with this, I know that this is a business challenge down here. And I could just put business challenge. Daymond Johns. From Shark Tank. I'll have that there. So I'm still going to be pretty busy doing that challenge and my homework for my master's class, which is a big project that's coming up. And then I'm going to have this on Friday and Saturday. I also have something that I do called Celebrate Recovery. So let me get a little. Celebrate Recovery is for people who know they have issues and they just want to go through the challenges with the Lord. They know that running and avoiding, and avoidance is not the way to handle things. So like for instance, right now it's hard. It's just really hard. I just want to I am so tempted to just go lay in the bed and do nothing. For real. Just do nothing. My arms doesn't seem to want to move or anything. That's how hard it is for me. And my legs don't want to move. But look, one thing I always say is hard. First, when you have kids, it's, this is a sticker book from Walmart. And so I will use one of these. I was saying, when you have kids, you don't get a chance to like just take a break from being a mama to grieve. You have to still grieve with your kids there. It's not going to be like you get, time to process stuff. In fact, my kids are grieving. I was their baby brother. And the Lord has to heal their broken heart as much as he has to heal mine. So I'm not going through this alone for sure. My family's feeling it as well. Oh, that's crooked. Let's put it straight. I mean, look, I'm going to tell you all, when you're planning, don't go for perfection. Get it done. But when it's that crooked, I mean, really, that might mess with me a little bit. Okay, so I'll just put the little CR on the little tag. It's a little tag. You can barely see it. Some people would just do like that so you can see it. And I'm not one of those people. Remember, I don't go for perfection. I just go for get it done. See how ugly I must have made it? See if I could redeem something. There we go. All right. Like I said, I put a grateful list. Sometimes when you grieve, it's hard. And this week I want to count my many blessings. Every day I need to put something down that I'm grateful for. I can start with Sunday. I mean, I put a post on my personal page that was pretty filled with so many grammatical errors. But both my daddy and my father-in-law saw it and they liked it. And it made me feel real special. I have two daddies. And who gets to say that, right? So we're going to, oh, that's pretty to me. I'm going to put these little pretty little sparkly things there. You probably can't see it. Can you see it? No. Yeah, there you go. You can see how that shimmer. Look at that shimmer. All right. Well, as I go along, of course, I'll fill in anything this week, but I'm going to keep it light. The only thing I'm going to continue to fill in is, knowing me, there'll be some things that happen, but I will, I think I'm going to keep it light this week and take care of myself. And I want you all to take care of yourselves too. Thank you so much for planning with me tonight. I want you to all to stay safe and have a good night, okay? And a good day whenever you're watching this. God bless you all.